Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 19 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to finish adding all the sheets that we need. And as you can see, we have all of this. And then now we're ready to go to Twinmotion. So before that, let's go to 3D. And you want to make sure that you're in Find. And then save it. And then go to your Data Smith plugin. You can get this one in Twinmotion website. And then just export the Datasmith file and save it to the location. So I'm just gonna leave this name like this and then save it. And then after that, open up Twinmotion. So I'm just gonna minimize this and then open up Twinmotion. Close this one, remove this, and then go to import and then load the Revit or the Datasmith file. Import it now and then wait for it to finish up. So once that's done, as you can see, this is the look that we have. You want to make sure that you're sign in to your account so that you'll be able to use all of this, and then save it to the location that you want. So I'm gonna use it to save it here. And then now we're ready to work on this. What I want to do first is go to material, glass, and I would like to have the two-sided glass. I want the standard and then the tint, and then with the opacity something around 85 is good. And then after that, go to metal, or you could use this pick material, and then here we have aluminum. I'm just going to make it black, and you want to make sure that metallic is turned on. And then I'm gonna use the same thing to here and also here. So that's black right there. And then after this, we're going to select this wall right here. I'm gonna use wall covering. Maybe we have something here in Megascan. So we have this one, painted concrete, that we could download, and then we're gonna use this one for this. Okay, and then here we're gonna put this one as well to painted concrete, so everything is looking good. And then we're gonna use wood materials for this. I'm gonna use it A and then scale it a bit. So that's perfect right there. You know what? I'm going to make this flooring as well the same thing to make it consistent. And then here I want a different one. Or we could just use this to make it easy for us. There we go. So you can see that looks good. I'm gonna use this pick material again so that we could add this one right here, the frame there, and then neon is what I'm gonna use, neon 01 for this one, but we need to glow it. So as of now, it's not visible, but later on it will be. If we check the details, I'm gonna change it to that one. And then click on ambience and then camera. This is very important. You want to check parallelism, and then here in environment you want to turn on HDRI, and then backdrop. And then once it stop loading, we need to change the backdrop HDRI, depending if we want it to be dark or. So now here, let's wait for it to finish. So once it's done, as you can see, this is the look. We need to change this to outdoor and then choose what we want. We can even change this to night. For me, I'm just going to load all of this first. And then once it's done, let's change this background right here. And then the starting ground, we need to lower it a bit. Actually, not the starting ground, it's the HDRI. So here under here, we need to change the offset a little bit, as you can see. And then here we could drag this one and change the look. This one looks like this, so I'm just going to change it a bit. I'm just gonna use this one for now, Tiergarten. So now actually I'm gonna change it to Sunset Fairway. So I just need to go here, select this one right there. I just want to change it so that I like the background, so that it will set the mood already. Okay, so that's good right there. And then I'm going to change this to clear glass actually, and then put this one to colored, change this, and then in terms of intensity, 30% here, and then like that, so that it will bounce off to the to whatever is at the background. And then if we go back right here, we could rotate. We could change the rotation. So I'm gonna use this one as my rotation. And then now if you notice, this one is being lit now. And then even the ones that we have right here. And then after this, we have the new 3D grass that we could select and add right here. So it added on all grass part, as you can see, and it looks much better. And then here we could add in water, so pool, and then we have all grass there. So it's a lot easier to add grass now, and as you can see, it looks nice and everything is in the correct area. You don't need to worry about adding it or populating it by using paths and those kind of stuff. So that's perfect now. And then another thing is this will be black. I just want the contrast of this one. We're gonna use wall covering. I want it to be matte paint, but we need to change it to black. Okay, and then after that, go right here to the roof. And then for the roof, we just need some we could use this and then scale it a bit. So that's perfect right there. And then now I'm planning on just changing this to a stone material, and then scaling it nicely like that. And then for this one, I'm gonna use this and then scale it a bit. So we have this one, all stone, or maybe we could change it to a different one, which is nicer. This one. I like this one as well. Okay. Actually, we could use this one as well to that. That looks nicer there. And then go to concrete. Ground, man-made. And then here we need to change the concrete right here and then scale it a bit. And then here, different one. And then now concrete road. Actually, we could put this one like the cobblestone. And then here we could put asphalt here and then scale it. There we go. And then we could add some vehicles here. Change the color. Maybe beige is good. No, let's change this one. Dark blue. And then I'm just going to rotate it a bit. There we go. So it's not that perfect. So once we have that, it's like that. Then we have this one right here. We need to know how it will look, so we could render this and see, but let's put it at low first and see how everything is. I think some of the lights are over too much, so let's put it back, and then we need to go to ambience and render. I want lumen as well, and then path tracer, of course, once we're doing this. So we can see that there's too much lights that coming there, so we need to know what it is. So there is some lighting fixtures that we need to So for some reason, these are lights, and then the intensity, make it just 10. Okay, so we don't get that too much lights. Okay, so that's perfect right there. And then here we could add in some lights. For some reason I didn't like the way this one looks, so I'm gonna click here and add this part as well, so that everything looks white inside as well. It's not that part. So next time I need to fix that. In terms of here, we have some lights, chandeliers that we could add. $180 and then just add it right like that. This is just for show, so that once we have everything set up, there we go. So make sure that this is part right here, and then that's looking good on that position. There we go. So it will be shown in our rendering. And then what I want to do as well is to add some buildings. Then we're gonna add those ones on the next video. So thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.